Welcome back. It is Tuesday, so that means we get to check in with the unconventional dietitian, Daphne Olivier. She joins us virtually today. Daphne, as always, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
So today we're talking about macros. So first off, what are they?
Okay, so macros, and I think this is a good conversation because I get a lot of questions about it.
Yeah.
Macros are the 3 nutrients that we eat in the biggest bulk. So macro meaning big. So they're carbohydrates, protein, and fat.
Okay.
We've all heard them. We just don't normally hear them referred to as macros. But that's the only 3 places aside from alcohol. And so that is, a relevant thing to talk about. But all of the foods that we eat have a combination of protein, fat, and carbohydrates. And that's the only place that we get calories.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to know that as you decrease one, the other 2 have to go up.
Okay.
So if you're on like a low carb diet, then you automatically have to be increasing your protein and your fat. So there are different disease processes where macronutrients might need to shift a little bit. And that's really something that kind of depending on what your goals are will depend on your macronutrient balance.
Okay. How do you figure out your macronutrient balance?
So again, it kind of depends on what your goals are, but let's just say weight loss because that's a common goal for people. Then you would take your total calories, and you can, I'm sure, Google this and find it on a website. Total calories that you should be consuming. So say 1,500 calories, and then divide it into percentages of protein, fat, and carbohydrates.
Okay.
So one of the percentages that I like to use is about 20 to 25% protein, about 35% fat, and that would leave about 40% carbs. So that can be shifted and adjusted, but there are reasons that's kind of just basic, a little bit of a balanced macronutrient breakdown. If you have heart disease, you might want to go a little bit lower on your fat. If you have kidney disease, you might need to go a little bit lower on your protein. So it can vary a little bit, but that's just a basic balanced macronutrient breakdown.
I love that we covered this today. Daphne, we're almost out of time. If people at home have a health question for you, how can they contact you?
So you can reach me at my website. It's the unconventionaldietitian.com or through Instagram or Facebook as the Unconventional Dietitian.
Daphne, as always, thank you so much for joining us every Tuesday.
Of course, thank you for having me.
If you at home want to learn more, head to KLAF.com, but stay with us. We'll be right back after this.